Hello everybody, welcome to our practice today. This practice is in two parts. We're going to start with standing for the short yang practice to warm you up. Yang is more of an energetic flow, the opposite from yin, where we sit and we hold the postures for longer and stretch deeper. After this yang practice, you could carry on to do another short practice, which is a balance of stretching and strengthening. Let's start from standing. Take your feet a little bit of way apart. Take your hands on your tummy or your heart or wherever you can connect. And be still and connect to the breath. And feel the breath moving through the body. Tune into this basic body rhythm. So that you can arrive, you can be present. You can put everything to one side for now and give yourself this precious time. And set your intention for the practice. What do you need for yourself today? Set your intention, make yourself that promise. So this practice, a yang practice, we move a bit in it, so don't be afraid to move your feet. Adjust how you need to. I'm going to take my feet quite wide apart, wider than hip width. Toes are out because you're going to need to bend your knees in a minute and you want them to be safe so they're over the ankles. Take your hands to your tummy, your strong centre, your centre of strength and personal power. I'm going to breathe in and do a nice big stretch up, draw the energy up and exhale, let it flow through you. Take a seat. Breathing in, drawing the energy up, and exhaling, let it flow through you. Let's do one more like this. See if you can reach even higher, and see if you can sink down a little bit. Watch those knees staying over the ankles. Maybe take a wider stance, a little bit more external rotation through the inner thighs as you open to wide horse. Push the walls away and sink down. Hold it there. Take a little walk on the spot here to strengthen the inner thighs, strengthen those adductor muscles, the inner thigh muscles. See if you can sink a little bit deeper there, well done. I'm going to open, this is the elephant's trunk, Come down to the earth, so watch how you flex from the hips. Keep the knees bent if you need to. Your right hand, I'm mirroring you, your right hand comes in a right foot. Curl the right toes up and take a little stretch over towards the left. You can have your hands on your low back or hip if it's better. Breathe deeply here for a few breaths. Keep spinning your heart, your ribs, your chest, and look up if it's right for you. Push your right foot down. Can you come a wee bit deeper? Can you make that a wee bit juicier? Keep the knees soft. Well done. Come to the centre, left hand in a left foot. Put the hand on the hip and start to open. And then we can stretch up. And we can look up, but you don't have to, depending on your neck. Palm faces away from you. Open up the shoulder. Push the left foot down and make it a little bit deeper, that rotation. Well done. Come to the earth. Scoop the energy up. Scoop the energy up. Draw the energy all the way up to the heart. Reverse the palms. Big stretch the sky. And while you're stretching, heel toe, heel toe, heel toe in. Feet are hip width apart. Separate your arms. And this is drinking bird, rocking horse. Come down to the earth and reach up through your tail feathers, drinking bird. Inhale, take a seat for rocking horse. drinking bird, rocking horse. So one more of these. That's it. Meet me in the rocking horse. Sit deeper. Backs of the hands together. Scooping the energy up from the earth all the way to the sky. Reach up, interlink the fingers and draw back to the heart. Take a couple of breaths and relax. Let's do 2 more rounds here. Adjust your feet. Come again. Turn the toes out. Watch the knees. Inhale, drawing the energy up. Exhale, can you sit a wee bit deeper here? And again. Breathe well. If you know Ujjayi breath, that subtle throaty breath, where the glottis is a little bit constricted, you're breathing out the back of your throat, do that. Or just focus on your natural flowing breath and reach. Sit a little bit deeper. Push the walls away. Maybe take a little walk. Imagine there's a weight attached to your tailbone, pulling you down. You can really feel that work on the inner thighs. Elephant's trunk, little back bend here if you like. And then you come forward, hinging from the hips, knees soft. Right hand in the right foot, curl the toes up and rotate towards the left. So think about breathing in, lengthening the spine, and breathing out is that little turn from the belly, the ribs, the chest. Roll that left shoulder back. Push the right foot down. See if you can come a wee bit deeper here. And one more breath. Well done. Let's do the other side. Left hand in the left foot and start to rotate. Keep the hand on the hip if you want to. And open. It's a sort of reverse triangle. Press your foot down. See if you get that lovely twist from the base of the spine to the crown of the head here. But keep the knees soft. Some nice, slow, energizing breaths here. To revitalise you, recharge you, set you up for the rest of your day. Well done. Come down to the earth, scoop the energy up to the sky, interlink the fingers and push up, big stretch. Heel toe in, feet are about hip width apart. Separate the hands, little back bend here, drinking bird. Sweep up your tail feathers, rocking horse. So this is really Utkatasana or a chair rocking horse. Drinking bird. Rocking horse. Moving from the hips. One more. Meet me in the rocking horse and sit a little bit deeper. Well done. Come, backs of the hands together as you draw the energy up to the sky. Interlink the fingers and gather back to the heart. Relax and soften. One more like this. Okay, turn the toes out. Let's flow with the breath. Breathing in and coming down. Drawing the energy up and taking it down. And a little bit deeper. The breath is the very essence of your asana practice. Asana means the postures. Just imagine you've got to hold the walls up. Lovely strong arms here. Arm walk. A little bit lower here. So we can really work to strengthen our legs. Stretch out the inner thighs. Elephant's trunk. Have a little back bend before you come forward. And remember to hinge from the hips to the earth. Knees as much bent as you need. Hinging from the hips. Right hand right in the foot and twist to the left. 5 breaths. Breathe in, lengthen the spine and breathe out. See if you can rotate a little bit more. Push down with your foot. Tummy, ribs, chest, shoulder, all rotating to the left. And one more breath. Do the other side. Curl the left toes up and open. Lift your heart to the right. Make some space here. Yoga's all about creating space. More space for your body, more space for your breath, more space for your mind, your brain. Push down with the foot and just get that little bit more juiciness in it. Breathe in, lengthen the spine, and breathe out a little bit more twist there. Roll that right shoulder towards the left. Lift your heart. Well done. Gather the energy up, scoop the energy up to the sky and reach. Push up high. Heel toe, heel toe, heel toe in. Rocking horse. Keep your tummy nice and firm while you move as well. We've got that core strength. It keeps our balance. It helps us to balance and move from posture to posture with muscle integrity. And again, one more drinking bird. Well done. One more rocking horse. Sit back a bit deeper in your chair. Backs of the hands together. Draw the energy up all the way up to the sky. Interlink your fingers and come down to the heart. Take your hands to your heart. Connect where you did before at the heart, the tummy, or wherever you feel is right for you. Shut your eyes, allow yourself to soften. Take a few slow breaths, soften and let the breath settle and relax. Shoulders soft, eyes relaxed. Slowing down the breath, slowing down your thoughts. So if you have to get back to your day, thank your body for finding this time for you, finding this time to stop and care for your body. Otherwise, continue on, and we're going to come down and do a little bit of strengthening and stretching and balancing that up. So curl down nice and slowly here to the earth, just into ragdoll. Well done. Take your hands down and come and take a seat. That's it. I'm going to come into a tabletop, or an altar it's sometimes called. Take your hands down and lift. So don't let the table collapse. Firm up your tummy, push up your toe and roll the shoulders back. You can look up if you like or just look ahead. Now if this is too much for you, just stay seated in a little back bend there. Okay. We'll take 5 breaths, seated or in your tabletop. 1. Keep lifting up through the hips, lifting the chest. 2. Stay strong. 3. Firm up the tummy muscles. See if you can lift a bit higher. 4. And on the 5th breath, can you lift your right leg up? Lovely and strong. Circle the ankle. We have to think about these little joints, don't we? We always think about the big ones, but not about the little ones. Flex and point the foot. Flex and point the foot. Spread your toes out. They've probably been cooped up in boots. Let's take a figure of 4. Flex the foot. So flex the foot to protect the knee. And come and sit down. Figure of 4. Well done. So let's hold that figure of 4 and stretch it out. You can hold round the shin, round the left shin, sit up nice and tall. Or it's quite nice to actually take the hands to the earth, walk your bum in a little bit and breathe into that stretch. Flex the right foot. Feel the stretch. Where can you feel it? Maybe you can feel it in your right outer thigh, your abductor muscle, maybe in your right glute. Stay with the breath. Let's gently breathe into any areas of tightness. Remember that lovely 4-part breath. Breathing in, breathing out, letting go. Letting go into that pause at the end of the out breath. Where can you let go in your body? Is your jaw relaxed, your eyes soft? Letting go to that right hip. And be kind and gentle with yourself. We hold a lot of tension in our hips. So this often has a shelf life, and sometimes, you know, it's harder coming out than staying there. So we're going to straighten that left leg, and I'm going to turn around so you can see me. I'm in a simple twist, Ardha Matsyendrasana twist. Fold your arms and give yourself a little hug here. Fold opposite elbows and start to ease yourself around your belly, your ribs, your chest, your shoulder, and you might look behind you if the neck's all right. Keep that left leg beautifully active, the knees soft but drawing up through the thigh. Either stay there or place your right fingers very lightly behind you. Give yourself a hug and hold your twist. Check your spine's lovely and straight. You breathe in tall, you breathe out. You're working the left side of the body round to the right. You're working the left ribs to the right inner thigh. You're working your chest, your shoulder, your gaze round to the right. So you've got this lovely twist from the base of the spine to the crown of the head. Breathing in energy, releasing any energetic blockages. Just imagine you're breathing in all the way up your spine and breathing out all the way down, letting go. Drawing the energy all the way up the spine, pausing, breathing out, letting go, connecting to the earth. Let's take a little look round over your left shoulder, tuck your chin in. Let the body follow. So derotating, a counter pose for a twist with a twist, come a wee bit deeper. Look at your right foot, hook your right toe with your finger and thumb and stretch up. Take your leg out. Take your left foot, your inner right thigh. We're going to come into a little version of wild thing here. I'll give you choices. You take your left hand down. Just open up like that. That might be enough. Some of you will lift up into your version of wild thing, which could be like that. We can come into more of a back bend. We can curl the toes up, the right toes if you like, and make it a bit deeper. Breathe for 5. 1, 2. Just imagine there's a hand behind your shoulder supporting you. Feel the stretch of the left thigh. Keep legs through the lumbar and the tummy firm. 2 more breaths. Breathing in slowly. Breathing out slowly. Breathing in soft and deep. Breathing out softly and all the way round. Janushanasana. You may need support under that left thigh. Or you may not. You may need a strap near you. We're going to inhaling and reach. And come again to the heart, breathe in. And how far can you reach? Just like I've got you by the fingers and I'm pulling you forward. Keep the back nice and flat. And keeping that space all the way through the front of the sides of the body. This time come down. And this is perfect. We're hinging from the hips. Gaze is over the toes, the knee can be bent. Some of you might like to have a strap. But don't hang on to the strap for dear life, just feed it through gently. Some of you might be able to do the bind, or even a double bind. So choose where you want to be, breathe well. Inhale, lengthen the spine, and exhale, invite a softening, Where can you let go more? Just letting go into that lovely pause at the end of the out-breath. Softening. You need to play your edge. You breathe in, you breathe out, you pause. And maybe you come a little bit further there towards your edge. And then you breathe in, you breathe out, you pause, and maybe you go a little bit deeper. Or maybe you back off. There's no hurry, it's only yoga. It will come with practice and time. Let's take a few more breaths. Breathing in slowly and breathing out slowly. Breathing in soft and deep. Breathing out softly. Following the mantra of the breath. Very well done. Come up nice and slowly. Give your legs a little bit of a thank you, legs. Thank you. We're going to do the other side. So you can take a little back bend if that feels better for you. We can take table. So firm up those tummy muscles. Push up through the hips. Push the thighs up like they've got to lift a great weight. Roll the shoulders back. Lift the heart. Just imagine there's a little thread attached to your breastbone lifting you up. Another one to your navel. And you can take the neck in line with the spine. You can just look forward if you don't like taking your head back. And lift a bit higher. Breathe well. So creating some strength in our body to balance our flexibility. We need to have 50% strength and 50% flexibility to be healthy. Maybe you're going to lift the left leg up. If this is too much, leave it. 5, lift a bit higher. 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Flex and point the foot. Give the toes a wiggle. That's it. Have a look at your pedicure and circle. We forget about our poor old feet in the winter time, don't we? In these winter months. And a wiggle. Figure of 8. Sorry, figure of 4. I'm ahead of myself. Sit back. So what does it feel like this side? You might want to give yourself a hug. I quite like to keep my hands down. I can work a bit stronger. I can walk my sitting bones in a little bit towards that right heel and really work at easing out through that left side. An external hip rotation, and you can feel it in the outer thigh, the abductor muscle, in the glute. Breathe well into anywhere that feels a bit stuck, a bit tight. And those tense, tired, tight winter muscles, we need to work into them gently. Breathe well, relax. Flex the foot to protect the knee, remember. Good. Think, where do you feel this? So a couple more breaths, because it's got a little bit of a shelf life, hasn't it? The mantra of the breath. Breathing in slowly, breathing out slowly. Breathing in soft and deep, breathing out softly. Well done. Let's straighten that underneath leg. So you're going to sit nice and tall, walk that left foot in, outer right thigh. See if you can remember which elbows you did, opposite elbows, but it doesn't matter otherwise. Nice straight spine, breathe well. Give yourself a hug. Now we can start to move round a bit. Start to see if we can get our belly past our thigh, our ribs, our chest. You want to nestle your right ribs against your left inner thigh and come out a bit deeper. And then you might release your fingers. Just very, very, very gently. Guide yourself round with the breath. Imagine breathing in energy from the base of the spine to the crown of the head and pausing. And on the exhale, it's a nice downward flow of energy, connecting you to the earth, helping you to feel grounded. So breathing in the energy and pausing. Breathing out nice and slowly and letting go into the earth in that pause at the end of the out breath. And then maybe get round a wee bit deeper. Breathing in energy. Breathing out. Letting go into the earth of anything you don't need. Any tiredness, any tension, any restlessness. Just imagine it being all absorbed by the earth, letting go. A couple more breaths. Give your tummy an extra squeeze. A bit more. Well done. Take a peek over your shoulder. Let your upper body follow. De-rotate to your right. Look at your left foot. Hook your left big toe and come out. January Shanasana legs. So I'll just swivel around a bit so you can see me. You need to adjust to suit yourself. Stage 1. Stage 2. So push your hips forward, firm up your tummy, lengthen your tailbone, come down. So I'm sure I've just done that side. I'm sure we've just been over the right leg. To muddle, let me start again. Start again. So you're over the left leg. That's it. And then take a little peek here. And come. So I don't know what happened there, but we'll do the other side. Either stay low or this one. 5 breaths. 1, 2. Just imagine there's a hand behind your shoulders supporting you. 3, 4, 5. And that's lovely. All the way down. Have a little wiggle. So you want your thigh, you want your tummy over that thigh there. Okay. You might need something underneath this right thigh, underneath your right thigh. Sit back a little bit. Sit tall. And we'll reach. Hand to the heart. Just like you've got to get something all the way past your feet. Come back to the heart. And the object's got a little bit further away now. Can you reach a bit further? Last one. I'm going to hold it there. Which might be like, that's perfect. You've got this flexion in the hips. Gently ease out that right inner thigh. Some of you might want to take your strap. Hold it lightly. Shoulders are soft. Or you might be able to bind or double bind. You know, if you've got a stronger practice, some of you might, just to go a bit deeper, you might put a block there and then you can hold around the block if you want a deeper practice. But most people will probably be here or holding the strap. Just allow yourself to soften in that lovely space at the end of the out-breath. If you've got the strap, don't cling onto it for dear life, because then we create a lot of tension up our arms, in our shoulders, in our neck. And for God's sake, there's enough tension and stress in life without creating any. So 3 more breaths. Breathe in, lengthen the spine, and breathe out, relax through the hips. Let them go. Lengthening and letting go. Where else can you soften? Where else can you let go? That's it, gently does it with the breath, in that lovely pause at the end of the out-breath. Playing the edge. Sometimes you just come to the edge, you have a little look over and go back. Sometimes you can go that bit further. Come up nice and slow, well done. So how are the legs? Let's give them a little bit of a, oh, thank you, legs. Feel it now. So we need to close down after our practice. Take your hands to your heart, a nice big breath of joy for a happy rest of the day. Give yourself a hug, fold in and relax. Breathe into your low back. Relax your low back. Breathe in between your shoulders. Relax your shoulders. Soften your forehead, your eyes, your jaw. Letting go of the physical practice now. Slowing down the breath, slowing down the thoughts. Letting go. Thanking yourself for finding this time in the middle of your busy day for you. To care for your body. We care for our body and our body cares for us. And you're very welcome to stay there for as long as you like, or lay down in your own time and take Shavasana.